everyone, I am particularly excited about this tutorial because this is going to be my first React Native tutorial. So we're going to be building an e-wallet. It's going to be simple for those starting out in React Native. So it's beginner friendly for those who have a basic knowledge on, you understand CSS, you understand, in terms of styling, you also understand JavaScript. I don't think React is so necessary, but I believe if you do have that foundation, you'll find it intriguing and thrilling to know what's different between React and React Native. But nonetheless, this tutorial is for you. So we're basically going to be dealing with just the UI, not the full stack application. So you'll be learning how to do various designs. We're going to start with the sign up page, then get to the home page, and also we're going to learn how to scan the barcode with our React Native app. So it's going to be a thrilling one. It's going to be nice, interesting. So I do implore you to like, share, and subscribe to this video, and let's get started. Thank you. So hi everyone, this is a demo of how what we're going to build is going to work. So we're going to be able to put in our name. We're just working on UI though, so I'm just using like Ella. Okay, so that should be done. Then you can put your phone number here. Okay, so that should work. It's not like we're just working on UI. So if I put any random password and I click on and I try to see it, you can see that. So clicking on continue, we're just going to do this basic UI, nothing much. Then afterwards we're going to be able to scan the barcode, but I'm using a simulator, so now I can't see anything. But if you're using your phone, you're going to be able to see something. Then after we won't be doing anything with the profile, just be seeing like the home page. So that's basically the demo of what we're going to be doing today. So let's get started. So you guys, to get started, we'll check out the documentation. So let's go to docs.expo.dev to actually get started. So to initialize a new project, we would click on, we can just copy this. So let's open my terminal here and paste this. Oh man, I didn't copy I forgot the N. So let's do this. But for me, I want to be like, so I'm just put it. So I won't put my app. I'll just put dot and / this will automatically make everything just install in our folder. So while this is installing, I implore you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me. You can also reach out to me on various social media platforms. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. I think I'm just mumbling at this point. But also subscribe to my blog. I do share. You may subscribe. I feel like when I say it that way, like as if I'm commanding. I'm not commanding you. I'm just like, I don't mean it in any it's not like an instruction. It's just an employment. It's a free will thing. Yeah. So mine is done. So what I'll do now is to open it. Yeah. So we're told that to start you just do npx to start. So I can just copy that and place it here. So yeah, you can see your project is ready. To run your project, run one of the following npm commands: run android, run blah 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 blah. So you can actually do npm run android, that will also work. And you can do the npx expo start. When you do npx expo start, to give you like a list of options. Then that's when you can probably enter a as to run on Android or how to reload, and we must use it along the way. So Now I use npm run Android. And you're using iOS, you can see they said you need to use Mac OS to build the iOS project. Use the Expo app if you need to do iOS. So yeah, that's for iOS. So I think I'll open my okay, please don't hang. Okay, it didn't work. So let's use npx expo start rather. So I'll do npx expo start. Okay. So if you don't know how to go about installing the Android, in case you're totally new, you can search up a video on that. I'm yet to do a video, but coming soon I should do that. So hopefully this works. Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. You see the various options. So now I'm going to press A. I'm going to type A, so it's open on Android. Yep, so it's opening on Android. And why, yes, so that will probably install, and it's trying to upgrade my Expo. Yours might not do this, but that's what mine is trying to do. So we're just going to chill and wait for it to do its thing. So it's almost done. So it's installing now. Opening up. So it's gonna take just a few seconds to be ready. Why is that happening? So you can also download, in case you don't know, you can download Expo Go app on your phone. So let's go to your Play Store. Oh my goodness. Let's go to your Play Store and you click Expo Go. So that's going to work. So when this is up, I'm going to show you how it looks like while I try to figure out what is going on. So you can see this, that it says this is the developer menu. If you it gives you access to useful tools. You can press Command M on macOS and Control M on the other platforms to get back to it anytime. So Control M, okay, noted. So I'll just click on continue. So you see this e-wallet app, SDK version, runtime, blah blah blah. So so there's other things you can use. So I can just put it down. If you're using your phone, you can just reload it. So you can scan this QR code once you download the Expo Go app. You can scan it and kind of use it. So I'm just going to close this. Yeah. So this is you can get started now. So this is just basically what's all that's inside the app.js. So if I want to for those who probably have a background knowledge of React rather, you're also importing components. So in React you just make use of div, but in React Native you're making use of the view element. In your React, your text, what you have as text in React Native is your p paragraph, or your p element rather, in your React. So and for like other things you also get to use would be like buttons. So in React you just use button, but in React Native you're using touchable, opacity, or pressable, and some other stuff like that. So for example, if I write something like what can we put here? Let's say hello world. Okay, so we're going to see should work. Yeah, hello world. You see that take place. So for safety's sake, I'll move my autosave. Alright, so you can get started. So before we get started, we're going to do some things in our assets. So there's some assets that we ought to use that I'm going to, that you see, I've put the link to the files I'm going to be using in terms of images and all the other items. it in your file. You can see I have my fonts, my icons, my images. We'll create a constant file, a constant folder. So create a folder called constant. So this is going to contain what we're going to be using, like constant things going to be using throughout. So do icons.js images. I could rather than just copying and pasting this, I just want to like show you guys. So like when you're building, when you get your job, when you're building a project from the beginning, you know, like nobody's going to give you the source code. Sure, you have to think about it yourself and figure some things out yourself. So we do theme.js, and we can do we're going to do index.js. So we're going to import, like export some of these things. So starting with icon.js. So we have a lot of icons here. So I'm going to put about 2 down, then I'll put 2, show you how it's done, then copy and paste the rest. Okay, so starting with we have an icon. If you see in our assets, we have an icon called back. So I'll say const back is equals to require. So what isn't required yet to try and get the back this thing. So I'll do another one for const. You see we have another one called barcode. Oh, we have bill, we have barcode, so we have bill. So I'll do that for bill, for bill. So bill is equals to require. Okay, and that. So I'll do const view is equals to require icons, assets icons view. So I'll do that for all the images. Then down here I'm going to export them by the name. I'll export them using the name that I had given as their constant here. So that's how it works. So I'm just going to get the remaining and just put it there. So pasting everything right here, we have this. So I can just save that. So you're not going to see any effect taking place here yet. So maybe I should do this and put them together. So I can close this up. So yeah, so this is better. So yeah. Okay, so we can go. So we'll go to our images, and then for our images, we're also going to export as we have done. So let me try and fold this together. So for our images, okay, I thought I wasn't recording. So for our images too, we have we don't have much. We have banner, we have logo. So I'm going to start with the logo. I'm going to say const purple logo is equals to require assets purple logo. Then another one for const banner is equals to require banner.png. Another one const promo banner is equals to require. So we're trying to get the stuff. Then we say const focus is equals to require. Okay, then sorry, I didn't do that then. So there's an Nigerian flag for the way you're putting your contact. So it's just a UI. We're not like fetching for various countries. So I'm from Nigeria, so I just use that. So I'm just going to export those, and we have it right here. So we're also going to do the same for our fonts, so our theme rather. Sorry, theme. So what in our theme we're putting where all our color sizes and all the colors and sizes we're going to be using, they're going to be here. So we're going to import something called dimensions, like it's like the way you import probably use effect or something from React. So here we're importing dimension from React Native. They were setting the constant, we're doing a constant width and height to get the so what we're doing now is that we're saying this is getting the dimensions of the window. So what is here is the window, so it's getting the height, it's getting the height and getting the width by itself. So we're going to be working with the width and height of screen, so it kind of makes it easier for responsiveness. Yeah, so I'm going to then do export colors, okay, and say equals to them, my curly braces. Then we're starting with the base colors, okay, and we're going to do primary. I may not do, this is not the color, sorry, I don't know what's the deal of this stuff. So I'm going to do purple. So typing all this will take time, so but when you're working on your own project, this is like how you can like start off with the base colors that you're going to use. All right, so I'm just going to like I did before, copy and paste most of it. But before I do that, let me just show you example what we're doing. Then we'll do another export const for the sizes. So we're going to create that for sizes and do the same. So we're going to set like global sizes, and we're going to give it a base of 8. So yeah, we can do something like the font should be 14. You can say the radius 30. So anytime we make a demand for radius, it's going to be of 30 pixels, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to copy and paste the other remaining ones. So we can see majority of this. Yeah, so you can see that we have our base colors. You see we have the global sizes, the app dimensions, the font sizes, and a number of things. So yeah, yeah, so we can go ahead now. Okay, I think we've done majority setup. So we did an index.js file which will not be left untouched. So in our index.js right here, what we're going to do here is just to import what we've created and export them. So we're going to import icons from icons, we're going to import images from images, we're going to import theme, so the color sizes from theme, and then we're going to export them. So yeah, we're going to export icons, images, sizes, and colors. Okay, so that's set. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We can, okay, let's create the other folders we'll be doing, then we'll start we can really get into work, so to say. So we're going to create a navigation folder for navigation. We're going to create a screen folder for our various, not inside the navigation, outside the navigation. Create a screen for our screen, call it screens. Yeah, okay, so now app.js, we're going to kind of work with a number of tabs. So we're going to try and style our tabs. Okay, so we'll be installing some dependencies, well, a lot of dependencies. Okay, so if you go back to you come back here, is this it? Is this the one? Because there's one that shows you nah. Okay, let's just do bottom tabs React. That's a React Native. Yeah, React Native. So you can click on this. I don't know why it's taking so much time. Network, please do me well. I plead that you do me well. Alright. Okay, this is taking a lot of time, so I'll just go ahead and install some of the other things you need. So let's open a new terminal from the one that we were doing before. So these are dependencies we currently have. We'll be needing more aside this. Okay, so we're going to do npm install. As we make use of them, I'm going to be explaining what some of them are doing. After React Native Maxed View. And Maxed. So if you're not too certain, what we can do is that when you go and search like React Native Maxed View now, you can come here and just type something like npm React Native Maxed View. So it's just going to get you the npm, because I just want us to just download that. Let's get it over with. So when you click on it, you're able to actually see like what it does. Okay, you can just say what is it used for. All right, so yeah, you can just copy it here, and you can come over to your terminal, and paste everything. If you're scared of accuracy or you making any typographical errors, that does not affect the project in the end. So React navigation button tabs, we already have that open. So this is what's going to enable us to set up the various as you can see, the bottom tabs. So I'm just going to copy this and also paste it here. Hopefully that one's done installing. It's not yet done installing. So while I wait for this to install, I'll try searching some other packages that I'll be using. But we also make use of React Native stack. I think everything is still here. Is React Native bottom tabs, yeah. Then the stack navigator. So yeah, I'm just looking for stack actually. Yeah, React Native stack. Yeah. So stack navigator provides a way for your app to transition between screens, which each screen is placed on top of the stack. So you can read through it. It's going to give you that what it's about. So we have that set. So I copied this. I copied bottom tabs. I've not done bottom tabs. Then after we're going to do React Native stack, then React Native. Oh boy, installation takes quite some time. And like the video is getting longer, unfortunately. I don't know, not unfortunately, well, like obviously I'm trying not to spend too much time. So yeah. I wish the internet could be faster somewhere. So we're also going to be making use of Expo camera. So you can search for Expo camera. So we're going to be able to actually like scan QR codes, so you can see that here. So I think this should be done. Yeah, then we'll do that for our React Native stack. Or let's have React Native. Then we'll do React Native stack. So here's the camera. So this will enable us to like actually search. Okay, wait, let me show I'm copying. Okay. So it's just for us to enable us to scan QR codes. Then if I search for npm expo camera, you also want to find it. Okay, so if you're exhausted about this process, you can skip it. In the source code, the packages already are there, so you can just copy into your project and click on install, but also pray that you don't have any complications in the process. But yeah, so we'll do that for React Native Stack now. And wait, why am I doing all this? We can actually just install everything at once to save us time. So after this, I'm going to do the then I'm going to show you can do everything at once for us to reduce this time that we can taking. As you can see, it's being installed. For this, and then I'll show you how we can just install the remaining things that we need at once. So if you notice the screens we're working with, this is not like this, like a linear gradient here. So we're making use of linear gradient. So we'll do npm install expo linear gradient, okay, space expose status status bar space React native gesture handler space React native iPhone X helper. This is for iPhones. See, that's why that's React native iPhone X helper. Okay, React native reanimated. So you can feel free to search up what each of these do. Yeah, so this is just going to install all these packages rather than us doing them doing it like bit by bit. We're actually not done. We're going to do more. Then we're going to install React Native safe area context. So as I go on, you will understand what safe area context does, because I don't know how I'm going to explain in my mouth, or when you see me do it you actually understand. Then React Native screens, or React Native SVG, and React Native web. So those are the remaining things that we're going to install once this installation is done. There's an error what I did, I don't know. So we'll do React Native reanimated. Then we can also do React Native safe area context. As we proceed, you know what each of these packages do, what they do. Then React Native screens, then React Native SVG, then React Native web. So I think this is basically all we need. So we're going to click enter, which will let all this install. Hopefully my network is good enough to sustain this. Here we go again. Alright, I'll just pause it and wait. So it's almost done. So wait, thank God it worked. So we have all this installed. I think this majority of what we're using. If there's any other one, I figure out who will put them. So let's create, for our navigation, we'll create a tab.js. So we're going to start from tab. So yeah, so let me put this beside each other because we're going to be moving along both of these two. So in our app.js, we just add this simple thing. So I won't be making use of this. I doubt it. So we can just remove all what's inside here. Okay, so we've imported style sheet, text, and view. We also import create stack navigator. this for, like we mentioned, a stack is for navigator from React navigation stack. Then we're going to also import our default theme from import default theme a navigation container from React Native. Then if we go to our screens, I think we can quickly do something on that. So we're going to have a sign up screen. So let's do home.js first. We'll do scan.js, and that's scan screen. We'll do sign up.js, and we'll do our index.js. Okay, so there's, like in React, you have React components, there's also React Native components. To do that, you do rnf. Is it rnf? rnf, yes, yeah. And to that, go to extensions and install ES7 or React Native snippets, so that way you can do this. So I'm just going to save that. Same thing we'll do. Well, for index we won't do this, because what we're doing for index is actually to just import it. So I'm going to remove this, and we're going to come back and import it. So rnf yes, same here. I should save that. Same here, rnf yes, same here, rnf es, save that. So I'm going to come here, then import home from home, import scan from scan, import sign up from sign up. So then we'll export them. So we can, exporting them means we can use them in our other files. Okay, going back to our app.js, then we're going to then import our, actually we'll just be importing sign up. Import sign up from screens. Okay, so thereafter what we'll do next would be to import tabs. So come here to and do the same thing. So we'll do rnfes. Okay, so you can just quickly capitalize as tab. So we'll save that, come back to our app.js, and we're going to import I would have preferred calling tabs. So import tabs. Okay, so we said that. So let's come here and import tabs. Yeah, phone tabs. So I think I'll rename these tabs just for like, so everything's like the same. So this is going to be tabs. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yes. Okay. So we're going to create we're going to do so what we want to do is try and create a theme. So we're going to say a constant theme. What we're going to say is that we're going to spread the properties of a default theme and the colors, and we'll spread all the properties of our colors, and we're going to give it a transparent border. Then we're going to say say a stack const stack, that's a stack navigation stack. I don't like what's going on. Stack is equal to create stack navigator. So what happens here now is that we're going to clear this, and rather than this, we're going to say a navigation container, which ought to be a navigation container. Okay, we're going to say our theme is equal to the theme that we had declared up there. Okay, so we're passing the properties there, and then from here we're now going to do stack dot navigator. Okay, oh, this thing jumps. Let let me confirm if this is right. So this start with navigator. Okay, we're passing in the screen options, and why we're saying that the header shown false, I will comment this out. So is this reloading at all? I'm not seeing any effect. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I haven't saved it. So before I say, let me explain things. So the initial root name is signed up, because like why we did initial root name, that once the user logs opens the app, the first thing we want them to see is initial root name. Then we're going to do a start screen, that's the name is equal to sign up component. Start screen because to sign up, then after will come the home component, and we're going to pass in the tabs. All right, so that's what we have done. So I'm going to save this, and that should be so there's an error somewhere which we're going to find out. Okay, none of these files exist. Okay, so let's save that. I'm sorry, where is this coming from? My goodness. Modules. Alright, I'm just going to reload the app with crossing my finger that the error doesn't happen. I think that's my issue with doing React Native tutorial, because like it's not a pain, like it can be very annoying because there's a lot of errors, a lot of reloading. It's not like, I think the browser is faster, when you're working with it, but all well and good, we're already on it, so we're just going to wait for this to reload and see, and hope that somewhere magically the error disappears. So yeah, error, please disappear, please. It's taking ages. It's working now. So we can see the sign up here. Okay, so our sign up is now working. So if you have encountered any error, I've also added some comments to explain some things, so please do check the source code to check what might be wrong with what you've done. Okay, so we'll go back to our tab.js, so we can actually start our tabs and know what we're doing. Okay, so yeah, we're going to import touchable opacity, and I think I mentioned that touchable opacity is like what you use for button in React Native. Okay, so then we're going to import our create bottom tab navbar from React Navigation bottom tabs. Then we're going to import SVG, so it's for the SVG we use. So I'm going to import SVG path. Okay, by importing that from React Native SVG. Okay, then next what we do will be import is iPhone X from React Native iPhone X upper. Then we will import home and scan too. Scan. Then as we had done earlier, we created our constant, so we're going to be making use of them now. So we're going to import colors and sizes, and they will be coming from constants. Okay, then we'll do our then we'll create a constant for our tab and say that our tab is create a constant for our tab and say our tab is equals to create bottom tab navigator, and thereafter we're going to create a constant that says we'll call it custom tab bar custom button. So you'll be wondering what this is. From here you see that when we click when we click on it, we see that this kind of shows up around it. So that's our tab bar custom stuff that we're trying to work on. So we're going to put it here and then come back later on to style it, or I'm just put the source code for that. Okay, all right. So before I come back to do some of the styling, let's just get a major view of what we want to do. So having created this const tab here, we're now going to come here. Okay, you know that one so we'll now do tab dot navigator. Okay, and here we're going to put our tab bar options. Oh, sorry. So we're going to tab bar options. Okay, so yeah, we're going to show label. So what we mean by show label is that for like there's always a label that usually shows, so to tell that no, you don't want to be seeing the label. Then we're going to then style it, and we're going to give it a position absolute, bottom to be 0, left 0, right 0. A background color will make that transparent. Then we'll give an elevation of 0 too. Okay, so coming there, then our tab bar, what we'll use this to do is that we're going to pass our props. Okay, and then we're going to create a constant up called custom tab bar. Okay, we've done that. Okay, and yeah, we're going to pass in our props, but we're just going to say props equals to props. Yeah, and I think we're yet to create anything because we'll do that. So then we'll say our screen options, set our screen options, and for our screen options we're also going to like set the header to be false, so we don't want to see any other like others like the title or the title showing the name of where we are or name of the screen, so to say. So sorry for using this one. So we're now going to do the various tabs for various screens. So we'll start with our home screen. So here we're going to say if I don't create this, I'm going to keep getting an error. So I'll create the constant for the custom bar, so I don't have any error that's going to drive anybody crazy, including myself. Okay, so we're going to just go up, and think I'll do it here. So custom tab bar. So for our custom tab bar, we're going to pass the props in, right? And we're going to say if is iPhone X. Okay, we're going to return a particular view. That's how it should look. Okay, so let's create a view component and another view component, and inside of this we're going to style it here, and here we're going to say a style, give you a position of absolute. Okay, bottom 0, right 0, left 0, and then our height to be at 30, and then give a background color that will be the white color that we have done. So we have stated this earlier. All right, what stated that earlier. So I think I'll stop here and we'll still come back to it. So going back here now, for our tab screen, let's quickly do that for our home screen. So we're going to give it a name, home, then components will be home, and our options will be tab bar icon. So we're going to make it so when we just sign in, or when the user just signs in, it's going to be on the home page and it's going to be focused. So we're going to have when we're on home page, we want to put a particular image there. All right, so our image, as it has always been, is self-closing, so which is going to have a source. So in React you just use src, but here you're actually going to write source. So we're going to say icons.more. Okay, that's the name of the icon, the image. So in case you're confused, if you come to the assets here and click on icons, you click on more again. So this is the image we're trying to put there. So moving on, coming back here, icons.more, then we're going to say resize mode. Size mode should be contain, like how you do in your CSS styling. You're going to say our style will be equals to this width, a width of about 25, height of 25. Okay, then we're going to then add a tint color. So let's add a tint color. We're going to focus. So a tint color is that when it is focused, it should be white. When it's not focused, it should pick the secondary color. So we already set some colors here in our theme. The GX should be secondary. So that's the colors that it is selecting. I hope you understand. So for our tab bar button, okay, we're then going to put in person props, okay, and we're going to do our tab someone thought I'm shady. As I don't like answering copilots. Sometimes it messes up my code. So a tab ought to be a self-closing tab. All right, so just right inside here we're going to pass in our props. So I'm going to spread our props. So what this is doing is, like, instead of just spreading all the property of the props I'm using, but that's what it's doing. Okay, so this ought to be 3. Okay, so we have that set. So I don't know if you should try saving now, because I'm scared to my bones what is going to happen if we do that. So this the one we've done is just for our home. So let's try and complete that for our custom tab bar. All right, so we're going to close this here. So just below this view, we're going to create going to say bottom, a component bottom tab bar. Then we're going to pass in this. All right, then we created an if statement here. So then we're going to say else. we want to return our bottom tab bar as this, right? So if I save that, we're most likely going to get an error, but you know, oh goodness me. So said const purple logo because to require this file does not exist. Okay, so we'll go to our images and see. Sometimes I want to do live stuff so I can ask these people to having, because purple logo. Okay, why in images? That's what purple logo is. Okay, it doesn't exist. It won't exist. So I saved that. We're good to go. Hopefully, there's no error again. So I'll just reload this because it's not doing now. Oh, I didn't have to reload it. It's actually just up there. Oh my. Good programming. So oh my goodness. So I'm yet to actually see our bottom tab. I don't know why our bottom tab is not showing. Come on. But there was no error before now. So these guys are just mean. So so yeah, so going onward, I want this stuff to build before we continue. Let's be sure that there's no error. There's actually no error. They just want me to restart this thing again, which I'm doing. If they're happy. Can make it faster. Oh my. So for now we won't be seeing anything yet because when we get to the after we log in to the sales sign up, that's when we actually get to see, we get to the home screen and then we would start seeing some of the changes. So I'll hold on the nav bar, the tab bar rather, the bottom tab. So let's just go to our sign up and let's try and do one or two things there. Then we'll come back and finish some things up. Okay, so in our screen, in our sign up, I had mentioned something earlier regarding safe area. Okay, so before we go there, we'll import some components we'll be using, such as touchable opacity, touchable without feedback. We'll also import image, import text input. So that's like for form, normal input, then import modal, then flat list, then keyboard avoiding view, scroll view, platform. Okay, so we'll be importing this. So we're going to make use of use state and use effects. Okay, effects. Effects. Okay. Showing you the effects. Okay, so and We're also making use of the colors we had imported, we had made. So a constant colors icon images there. Then we're going to also reinstall linear gradient. So we're going to make use of linear gradient here, because you'll notice that the so we notice that the front here is like a gradient, is gradient-ish, I should put that way. So we're going to import linear gradients from Expo linear gradient. So be careful when importing it from Expo linear gradient, not from SVG. Okay, then for our sign up, we're going to pass in the props. Passing the props called navigation. For navigation, okay, navigation, okay. And we're going to create a number of functions that we're going to call down. So we'll create a function for a function called render header. Okay, we're going to create a function called render logo. Okay, we'll create a function called render form, and we'll create a function called render button. Okay, function. All right, so all these we're going to call them in our return statement. All right, so we're going to put take all this out and say, and do something called keyboard avoiding view. Okay, then first to know what the keyboard avoiding view is, like I said, you can always search it up. Let's go. So technically, what this will do is that it will automatically adjust height based on, like, it's based on the height of your keyboard. So anything you're not sure of, you can just quickly check it up. I think being a good programmer also comes with being a good cookler, sort of. So then we're going to say we're going to determine the behavior for iOS, and also this is to make, all we've done now is to make the keyboard not cover up the input field. Okay, but hold up, I think then vary it. So, but rather than, we'll put the pattern to be null instead. Yeah, so afterwards we're going to style it, and would say Jesus Christ, we'll say flex 1. We'll give it a flex of 1. Alright, so this is style is equals to, okay, Then we're going to use a scroll view. Alright, so in our scroll view, we're going to now like call all the functions that we had done before. Okay, so we're going to render header, render logo, render form, and render the button. So we can, for now, I think we can leave this out. We can remove this, won't be needing this. We can remove the view, won't be needing that. So all these functions just going to like render here. So we're going to start off with our render header. Okay, so it's going to contain this, what the render header will contain would be this sign up here. Okay, so we'll do that. So I think, yeah, so in our render header here, we're going to return, because we're working on a button, so we're going to return touchable opacity. Then we're going to style it, so we're going to say style. So we're going to say style 0. Then we're going to give a flex direction of row. Okay, then we're going to say align item center, because we want everything to be centered. Then we're going to give it a margin top, and we're going to go, so this is not confusing. So I'll go back to where we had, I think we did some these sizes where now icons theme, that should be in theme. So in theme you see that we already set some sizes, so you can see that yeah, we did something that may seem strange. And for clear all this up, sizes.padding. So first, what this is going to do, that it's going to check for the padding. So the padding size here is 10, so that padding size is going to multiply it by 6. So basically we're adding a padding of 60, kind of, you get. So going on, we're also going to do padding horizontal and give that ×2. Then come out, because we're going to click on it, so we're going to say on press, consider log sign up. All right, then I'm going to put an image which is going to be like the, now go back, like the icon that kind of goes back. So this icon here, so the image now will have a source SORC, not just SRC, and we'll say icons.back. Then we'll do a resize mode that will be contain, and then would style it by giving it height of 20, width of 20, and a tint color that will be white. Okay, should we go ahead and save that and see? I'm waiting for a change to occur, but I'm not seeing anything happen, and I'm wondering why. I haven't seen anything happen. So okay, let's apply the linear gradient. I see. Okay, it has reloaded, just took time. So let's linear gradients also give like a darkish kind of stuff. So it's going to be content here. So I'm going to do linear gradient, okay, and paste this back. So for the linear gradient, we're going to give do these colors. So we'll say colors. The colors will be equals to colors of purple and colors of magenta. Rather, this should be dark black, okay, and magenta. So we're going to style that, and we'll say we'll give a flex of 1, which is going to contain like the whole screen sort of. So if we save that, yeah, you get this. All right. So okay, I'm recording. So you see we're making progress. So moving on from here, going back to the render ender that we're making up rather. So thereafter we will write our sign up. Okay, so then we'll write it inside our text. Right inside our text, and we'll say we'll give it the style, and we'll say the margin left should be the sizes times 1.5. the color will be white, and we're going to spread the properties of the font and give it H4. So if you save that, you should see this coming up. You see that coming up. Okay, so we're done with the render header. Okay, so the next thing now, so maybe I'll do something for header here. The next thing we want to do would be for our logo. So I can say for logo. So in our logo here, we're going to return a view. All right, then we're going to put our image. Okay, and no, I think no. So yeah, so we'll put source. Okay, and our source will be images.purple logo. Then we're going to resize it, and resize mode should be contain. Thereafter we're going to style it by giving it a width of 60. I think we can remove this. Okay, so if we save that, we'd see our image appear, but it's not properly centered. So we're going to style the view container, and we're going to say the style. Okay, so right here in the style, we're going to give it a margin top, and we're going to say sizes padding times 5. Then we're going to give it a height of 100, then align item center. Then we're going to justify content center. Okay, so if we set that, we should see some changes. Well, we're seeing a lot of changes. So why could this be? Resize mode. Alright. padding top. I think what could be the issue now? Let's see if we give it height of 100%. Okay. How about 62? Okay, that's not working. Okay, but I won't make this percent. I'll just make this 100 here. But it shouldn't look like this. That's where my issue is at. Let's see. Nah. If I remove this, so if I make this 70 or something, you know, it's not really getting better. It's not. Why is the height not full? That's where my concern is. Okay, we'll just leave it as we'll give it height. Even the height 100% is not really. It's not really making anything. We'll manage it at that. I'll try and figure out why that is. So I haven't done all that. Okay, we're done with the. We'll move on to render the form. So you can close this up. I feel like I'm really mad why this stuff is not that. Could it be here? If we make just 100%, how is it going to look like? Make this 100% and then remove this. So what are we going to have? Oh wow. Okay, that's not what we're hoping for. So I'll just give it back to what we did before and just move. So then for the form is basically the input. So here's what I mean by for form. So we're trying to do the form now. Okay, so for the form, all right, for the form now, for form we're going to also use the view. Okay, and for our view we're going to say style, and we're going to give margin top. Where is it? Yeah, and we're going to give it sizes ×3. Then we'll do the margin horizontal too, which will be padding sizes.padding ×3. All right, then we're going to let's do the input for the full name. So we're going to say full name. Okay, then we're going to save to a view. Okay, and in the view, yeah, we're going to style it, and for the margin top we'll give it about sizes.padding and like 3. Okay, then here we're going to do our text and we're going to say full name. So if you save that, you should be able to see it. I think sometimes after we do quite a lot of things, it takes time to make. So while it's loading and booting, we're going to come here and try and style it up. Really take the time to load. So while it's loading, we're going to put our text. We're going to style our text, because the text here, as you would see, is publish. That's the word. So already have that color set. So we're going to say our style. So for that, we're going to give it color. We're going to say colors the light purple. Okay, and the font's body 3. So there's an issue here. Still an issue here. I don't see what's wrong. Okay. Yes, this was wrong. Equals to. Okay. So we're in the form. I'm wondering why it's not showing yet. I ought to have shown by now. Rather. So then we're going to do a text input just below this. Okay. But let me save this and see what we have. Why are we not getting anything? I don't see what's going on. I wasn't seeing anything render form. Okay, I've seen what's wrong. We ought to return something. We're not returning anything. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to paste that code back. So if I save it now, I ought to see something. Yeah, so we see that. So we're going to put our text input. Okay, and our text input is a self-closing tag, as our normal input tag will be a self-closing tag. Then style. So for our style, we're going to style the input. Okay, we're going to say give the margin vertical height. That'll be the padding we had done, which was about 16. Then we're going to give it a border bottom color as white, and we'll give a border bottom width as 1. Then the height will be 40, and the color will be white, and we're going to spread the properties of body 3. And if you're ever wondering what body 3 is, this is it. Okay, so we have set that. So if I wait, before we go on, you have to put a placeholder. Okay, so the placeholder will just say enter full name. Okay, then we'll do selection color. So selection is color, like when they click inside the text, the input or color will be like that pointer be kind of. So if you save that, you should see that happen. So this it's kind of like what we're trying to achieve. Okay, yep. So yeah, something wrong with that image. I don't know why. So if we type, yeah, so we see that happening. See that here. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to go. So So that's the this is the view for the full name. So next thing we'll do now will be that of our phone number. Okay, and would also create our view elements. Okay, now I'm not buying this. Okay, so we're going to give it text, and we're going to style the text. The text would be light purple, and we're going to give it this body, and then we'll write the phone number. So if we save that, we should see something. You see our phone number come up. Okay, so let's also style the view, and for this view, style. Okay, and for this view, would give it a margin top to create like space at the top, and that will be like about, we'll do the padding times 2. I think that should be good. So if you say that padding will be added up there. So we want to do the country code. Country code was that which you saw here. So for the country code now, so okay, now sorry, country code. So, but it will be better if we just keep this in its own like div, but not div, but we'll call it view. Then I'll just put it just below here. So right here, we're going to use a touchable opacity. Okay, and a touchable opacity, yeah. So let me take this and put it just below there. So for touchable opacity now, we're going to style it up, and because like I said, touchable opacity is something you can click, like touch. So we're going to be able to click this kind of. So would come here, and then we'll style it. We'll give it a width of 100, height of 50, margin horizontal of 5, a border bottom color white, border bottom width 1, flex direction rule. The font will be body 2, and we'll put an on press. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create use states, and we can just leave this, don't worry, we'll leave it this way, we won't be doing anything much. So then we're going to create another view. So what this view would contain will be the flag. So sorry, the down button rather. So the down, what I mean by down button is this down icon here. Okay, so we'll have a width of 10, tinted color of white, height of 10. All right, so if we save that, we're going to see this. So this is not looking too appropriate, it's not looking so good. So just in this up view here, we're going to say our style. God, our style equals to flex direction, and we're going to do row. Okay, So it's going to put everything like on a row. Then let's adjust this button, the drop down there. So for that drop down, I think would use, so let's start it. Then would say justify content center. That should work. Yeah, so that worked. So below this view here, still in the touchable opacity, would also add the other image. So right here, we're going to say our source, okay, to be images.ng flag. Okay, then outside here, we're going to say resize mode content. Then we'll start it up. Okay, so and here we'll give it a width of 30, height of 30, then margin left of 5. Oh, I think we can do away with this margin left. I don't think it's going to save it. Okay, so let's do away with this margin left. Alright, it can look better, can't it? Yeah, it can. So let's see where we can make some adjustments to it. Let's actually add the margin left as 5. Yeah. Okay, a more better and appropriate way to do this would be to let's put this image in its own view element, and we'll paste this right here. So this view would say, then we'll style it, then that's where we cannot give it the margin left that we wanted to do. So we would justify content center, and then we give it the margin left of 5. Okay, so when we save that, it should look better. Yeah, so right beside it, so create another view beneath it, and what the view will contain the phone number. All right, so we can just do this. Okay, let's do this. Then if we save that, we should see it right beside here. So it's not looking so proper, so we're going to style it too, and for this style we're going to give it a color to be white, and spread the property of the font. Yeah, well, 3. So if we save that, you should see some changes like this. So it's not looking totally same. Okay, let's do what we did earlier too. Just to justify content to be center, and then we would add the margin left to add some space by the left as 5. So if we save that, we'll see this take place. Okay, so we're going to do the other side now, and we already did a flex rule, so we want to style this phone number side now. Okay, so coming out of this touchable opacity, we're going to put our phone number input. Okay, and then we're going to use our text inputs. For this text input, we'll style it up. Okay, and let's say give a flex 1, so it takes the full width. Then a vertical margin, that'll be the padding size. Then give it height of about 40, and then a border bottom color would be white. So then we'll do our placeholder, and our placeholder would be, our place text color will be white. Our selection color would also be white. So if we save, then our placeholder too would be enter phone number. Yeah, so if we save that, we'll see, if you see, oh boy, oh no, oh no, oh no, yeah, there's an error somewhere. Okay, it should not be here, so our placeholder will be after this. No, placeholder should be, yeah, enter phone number, and our selection color too should not be inside here, should be outside here. Same goes for our, don't want to make a mistake. So yeah, selection color should not be here. Okay, we'll move this too, so it should be outside here. So our selection color would be done this way, and we're going to say colors should be white. No, yeah, and then the placeholder text color should be also white. So if you save that, the error should go. So yeah, you have that set. But our border bottom, I'm not seeing anything down. Okay, what the border bottom width? Border bottom width, okay, would be 1. So if I save that, yep, so we're good to go. So I can put like a phone number there, so I can say 081, but we did our color to be white, so why is it showing this? Well, good morning. No, I don't know, so it's all to be white. We see, I can't stress right now. I said be white. Height 40, border bottom white. We said the color. See, okay, we should also set the color here to be white then. So also set the color to be white. So if you do that, it should be, yeah, all good to go. So if you enter anything now, so yeah, we're good to go. So what's left now? We're to do the password. So to do the password, and for the password, we're going to come outside the second view here, and we're going to say password. Okay, so we're going to create a view, and here we're going to style it up. Before we do that, let's do our text. So what we did for our text here is that we gave a color to be light purple, the font to be body 3, and we wrote our text. Then created this text input. Okay, so a margin vertical is the size padding, a border bottom color white, a border width of 1, height of 4, a color of white. Then we have the placeholder as password, the selection color as white, and then the placeholder, the secure text entry, whatever, is set to be true. So if I save that, we'll see that pop up right there. Okay, so also put this I think we should also put the placeholder text color as white, so as we did here. So we'll adjust the spacing here. So come to this view here and try and adjust it. So come to that view, we're going to style it by giving a margin top. Okay, the margin top would be size padding 2. So if you save it, you should have that. So it's looking better. So you notice here that we also have this eye stuff, so we're going to work on that. So just below this, where is it now? Just below this, the closing, that text input, we're going to do a touchable opacity, because the eye is going to be like something we can touch, the layman's term. So let's style it up. Or first let's put the image then. Okay, so from here the source is the icon.i. Okay, then a position absolute. But what I would prefer to do, I'm going to remove the style and do something different, and that would be, we'll give it height of 20 and a width of 20 and a tint color that will be white. So if we save that, we see it here. Okay, so it's looking displaced. All right, so then we're going to come to our touchable opacity here, and we're going to then style it too. So this way we would try and make it the position to be absolute. So position absolute. Okay, then we give it right 0, bottom 10, the height to be 30 and the width to be 10. Okay, the width should be 30. Then we will save that. It's going to be around here. Okay, so now we want to have such a, like, now if you write anything inside, it's going to show like being a password form, but we won't be able to, if you click on this, we can't actually see anything. So to do that, we'll use a use state and go up here and create a use state. So I'll say use state for password. Okay, password visibility. So I'm going to say use state. Okay, so call it show password. So just click on tab twice. Okay, so the initial state here would be false. Okay, so going back to where we were, so yeah, I don't want to make a mistake. So getting back here, this is our okay, yeah. So yeah, then we're going to give like a ternary condition here. So inside here we also have an image or an icon for when the eye is disabled. That's like when the dash is crossed the eye. So there we're going to say show password when is the icons those like the disabled the eye. Then if not that, else icons that just show this. Okay, so if the password is shown, the stuff should be disabled, kind of. So if you come back to touchable opacity here, we've not put any function there, so we're going to put on press. So we're going to say set show password. So if you do this, so now when we click on this, okay, you have to like enter it again. So I'm just going to click any random thing. So when we click on this, we should be able to see, okay, we're not seeing our password, but we see that this is changing. So I'm kind of wondering why we're not yet able to see it. I'll probably figure that out later. Okay. So okay, what we'll do now would be that in this secure text entry, rather than setting it to true, we're going to set it to show password. So like don't show password, but like when we click on, let me save it first. So when we click on this, yeah, we should be able to see our password. So the last part for this sign up page will be the continue button. So for the button, we're going to come here, and then we're also going to return. Don't forget to return. I think last time we did not return, so we didn't get anything. So we're going to return it now, and we're going to do a view. Okay, and in that view we're going to say style. Style because to give it a height of 60. Then I think we should hold on with this one so we can actually see. Let's put this on here. So we can just give it a margin. I think that would be easier. We just give it a margin. Give it a margin to be like this, and then since it's a button to be using touchable opacity. So for this we're going to write text, and we're going to say continue. Okay, so if you save this, you're going to see this here. Okay, so let's style it up so it looks more presentable. Since the touchable opacity is a button, so we'll style it like a button. So we're going to say style I'll give it the height of 60, a background color of black. a border radius, there will be whatever the radius we say are divided by 1.5, align item center and justify content center. So what we'll do for this text is to change the color to be white. So for this text, we'll style it, and then would set the color then we'll spread the properties of the font, and that will be H3. Okay, so if we save that, you see this. Okay, so I guess we're done with it. Yeah, it's looking like it. Okay, so I think we're set. Okay, so if I click on continue, hold up, okay, I've not done that. So okay, yeah, we've not done that. So we're going to add an unpress. We had passed in props of navigate earlier on, right? Yeah, we did. So for the button, we're going to say unpress. Okay, well, we say navigation and navigate home, so we want to just navigate home, so that's how you like navigate even in normal React. So if you click continue, we should be taken to the home page. So cannot read property of root, of undefined. So let's try and see why we're getting that error. So it will be unpress in, rather. So if we click on this now, hopefully it should work. Can I remove it's undefined? Alright then. We've heard you. We're going to figure out what the issue is. So why would we be getting that error? Okay. So the error was coming from the custom tab bar that we had done. So what I was, I commented it out, this custom tab bar. For now, I just created an empty function. Okay, so that solves the error. So if you click on, I'm going to ignore this warning. So if you click on continue, you're able to navigate to this home.